Our biggest weapon against sorcery, deep magic, and how it works is awareness. Who we are and who we were meant to be, our spiritual gifts, how to use them, and how to come in and snatch what's rightfully ours. When you have a sense that you are spiritually gifted, you have a spiritual mission, but sometimes you don't pursue it, you don't figure it out, and this is the problem. We relinquish our magic, our power, and we relinquish the biggest weapon that we have against sorcery, awareness. And then initiative, our ability to do something about the sorcery and the negative energy and the evil eye that is trying to overtake our world life. While we are in this fired up energy, some of the times all you need is this fire up energy. Our God is a consuming fire, divine enlightenment. I fearlessly pursue it. I fearlessly. Yes, there are two major ways that sorcerers and dark forces wish to keep us spiritually blind, and that for fear. Fear, they need us to fear magic, to fear our gifts. They need us to fear entities and spirits and demons. And then the second way is want to be doubt, not believe that dark forces can steal destinies, that can cause addiction, that dark forces can keep us in low vibrational behavior. This where binding magic lay. Binding magic is the energy of placing restriction on our spirit. They need us to doubt it. Do I have the power to break this spell or curse? Do I have the power to detach myself from this entity? Do I have the power to take my life back? And when it comes to awareness, and the reason why we want to make sure that we don't become fully, they want us not to become fully spiritual aware, because there are particular things we need to know before we are able to fully detach from entities, break curses, use our spiritual gifts, walk in our spiritual calling. And one of the first things that you need to know to begin and to address sorcery and dark magic in our life is, how is the magic working? What is the magic striving to do? What is the magic trying to steal from me? And then we need to know, what is the basis of this magic? What's the open door in my own life, in my own energy, that is making this magic work against me? There is a basis for why certain magic works against us. And that is our weakness, and that weakness is our open door. So the best thing we can do is to address our shadow, address our weakness, address our fear, address our doubts. So whatever magic is being sent to us no longer have the power to dominate us. It can be sent, yes, but it cannot affect us. And that's the place that we start to get to. And then one of the ways we can get to this place by understanding, okay, well, where is this magic being, where it's being sent? When we're talking about the destiny swapping and binding spirits to a person, this type of magic, it have to be renewed in some way. So when it comes to spirits, spirits like to eat and do very particular things to stay attached to a person. And so when you get particular craving to urges for particular things or particular places, ask yourself, why do I want to go there? Why do I want to go have a drink? Why do I want a cookie or a cake? Why do I want to see this person? Because then you get an idea on how a particular spirit is trying to control your life, your behavior, your emotion, and your movement. And then when we ask ourselves, where is the magic being sent? Then we know, the magic is usually renewed around new moons or full moons. So around those times, I am going to be more spiritually grounded. I'm going to make sure I eat clean, fasting. Maybe I'm praying more, and I'm gonna do something to ready myself for whatever energetic attack is being sent, because these things have a pattern. And once we are aware of that pattern, once we are aware of that, how the magic work and what it's intending to do, that when we craft our defense, when we can say, okay, this magic is trying to make me act in a low vibrational way. They try to keep me an energy of delay. So I'm about to shake up my life and make everything brand new. I'm changing how I eat. I'm changing how I speak. I'm changing where I go. I'm changing who I hang around. I'm changing who I date. Imperative to get to know the secret of what's happening in your energy. Don't put your hand in the sand and don't be afraid to look in the darkness through the shadows. Yes. You have, see what's there, identify it precisely how it is and deal with it. Yes, 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 yes. And if you need experts in this, you gotta take a session with me.